I don't know. I gotta say, I am enjoying the 2x speed openers, though. I think it's much better just to kind of like, get the flow of the game going. But welcome back, one and all, to the Age of Empires 4 action. We've got Faye on the Mongols in a true meme fiesta. You knew I had to cast these two facing off. It is General Sing Shi Tao. Try not to say that in a weird way too quickly. It might read as something else. This is Corvinus playing as the HRE in the yellow. And what on earth did I just tune into? Wait, yeah, build it. So this is HRE, not Order the Dragon, by the way. Not Order the Dragon, where we're used to seeing a Rax opener. This is the Spear War between the HRE and the Mongols. But what? Are you kidding me? No. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Faye. No. 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 And she's not going to know until she's got at least 2 horsemen out. It's probably going to be 4, isn't it? She'll probably queue like an extra one here between the stone production, so 3 horsemen before she knows. Please don't. Please don't do it. Faye, this is crazy. This is a horrible opening. I mean, the thing is, like, usually it's going to be a spearman opening, right? And basically, Corvinus has addressed that. He's like, oh, if there's a spearman opening, I can defend myself. Now it's just like, what do you do with this? You can chase a scout, maybe, and that's the best it gets. But how do you kill a scout before he gets back to base? You just don't. Oh, man, this is so harsh. Remember, these are Dark Age horsemen. They hit for less. They're going to hit for nothing here. Good God. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. 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 Dude, the starter step, you saw that, right? Corvinus steps forward just a little bit to get an extra strike in. Tech up now on the way. It's going to be the Ark and Chapel, so pretty standard here for the HRE, but going anything but standard for Faye has hurt her dearly here. Wow. Well, the good news, at least, folks, is she didn't add more, so there's that. I mean, imagine if she double pumped. Like, well, not double pump, she goes third, and then she double pumps afterwards. If this was 5 horsemen, you're basically dead. So that's the plus side, is that Faye, although she could be behind on the age up, she's not just dead on arrival into feudal age here. And wow, interesting choice here. Goes wide on the flank from the deer. Even sets an outpost up very early on. The funny thing is, I actually think you could have gambled here. Look at the location. It's a stealth forest to hide you. I guess the issue is she made this play so early that naturally Corvinus is going to come in and scout the area eventually. So has to just set this up reluctantly. Oof. Tech up complete. Going to be on the 2 times up. See what the HO want to do here. He's going hard on the lumber already, right? 4 out here instead of just using the straggler trees. I think the conversion point makes a lot of sense. He went for a Rax. He set up an outpost. He probably needs another one here. I imagine we're looking at just a standard fast castle build here. So that then pushes the pressure on Faye to close the game. She actually has to be very fast. Problem is, your fast player is already countered. Hold up. Dude, what? We've actually got a play onto deer coming out from Corvinus. That's very interesting, actually, considering that he only has a prelate out here to buff, and what the wait, what? No, not one of these games. You have built spears to counter my cavalry. Let me give my cavalry ranged attacks. Ooga booga booga. For God's sake. Why are there Magudai in my video games? Why? Oh, dear God. The problem as well is that Corvinus has set up static emplacements, right? Like, he's got outposts here, so this doesn't do anything. And what makes it worse still is, like, Faye knows this. She saw it when she tried to ride him with the horseman, but she's actively building additional Magudai now. Oh, God, help us. So what's the goal here? To flood the base eventually? I mean, dude, this is crazy. Look at all the outposts. This is insane. He has more outposts than he has eco right now. He has room for everyone. This isn't any Titanic BS. Half the people aren't being left behind. Everyone gets on a lifeboat here. Oh my God, and he's just teching up towards Castle Age. Well, Steel Dagger upgrade is on the way. I'm glad of that. That's going to be very, very impactful up against the, what was it, 5 armor knights. They'll probably turn into very quickly with Undermesh. Yep. Ragnitz Cathedral already in the way. Easy access to this relic over here, by the way. The Magudai can maybe camp it out, but then all of a sudden you've built all these Magudai to camp one relic. It doesn't really feel like what you're looking for. We're going on 2 times speed here because we're basically just going to watch Faye be like, oh, no, no. This is like a person in the middle of someone's speech just trying to speak up, but they don't have the confidence to follow through. Like, now? Okay, now? Okay, maybe now? Oh, she's at least teching up. She did stop at 6, so step read out is on the way. Oh god, I said she stopped at 6. I shouldn't have said that. Oh no. And there's horsemen coming. This is a problem. Magudai got nerfed on their movement speed. They get chased down by horsemen a lot quicker now. And remember, their attack speed got increased, their base damage got decreased, right? So armored units last longer against this unit. Oh, I've got a feeling that this is not going to be pretty. Faye, she could try to rush Monastery, I think, and play for the relics instead. Just block those out, because you should know it's Rignitz, right? And the plus side is the Magudai can camp. They can somewhat kite. They'll eventually die to the Horseman, but if the Prelate comes out with the Horseman, you'll still kill off the Prelate. So it's not completely worthless. It's just 90% worthless. Yep, looking pretty worthless. Oh, no. Wow, those Magudai attack really quick, KP. Yeah, we're at 2 times speed. I'm just saving us the trivialness of this pursuit. Behind this, the relic is already now on the way home. So Yoinksy's works out. He's now going for the other relic. I don't know, man. This is looking like a 4 relic game to me. The close by relic is being left until last. He'll be able to contest that as well. But the knights, the speeds, the horsemen. The problem with Magudai as well is like the level of micro requirement is so much higher than that of the HRE with this comp. The HRE is just show up and A-click. For Faye, it's like if you do not realize immediately an enemy is coming for you, an enemy on horseback, they're going to touch you. And if they touch you, they're going to break you. You only have 105 health on these veteran Magudai. Oh, God. And reminder, over 50% of your damage is being mitigated by the armor. Chase on the south side. Dude, he's already returning this relic as well. The deer play is so smart by him. Like, the deer play is actually why he's looking very cushky here. He didn't have many sheep, right? Like, he had a terrible sheep haul. So this secure on the deer with the double outpost changed everything about this game. And now, although he's starting to exhaust the berries, he's getting a good quantifiable amount of horsemen together in the middle of a farm transition. I'm not going to say it's just an outright hold, like you are up against mass Magudai incoming, but if you just set up a few outposts, get a few spring replacements, which, by the way, with the stone access you can do, this is not an army that can dive. Not without dying, anyway. And people are kind of querying, like, where would you use Magudai? Magudai are better in, like, Imperial Age than Feudal Age, weirdly enough. I just don't think they do enough in Feudal Age. It's too easily kind of resolvable, should we say. I do love that Faye continues to play Pocket Eco, though. Even when she's up against Cav like this, the only way you're going to recover this game, the only way you're going to be in contention to win this game is if you're actually playing every resource on the map. If you have to stop and start adding in pastures, that's when the HRE are going to snowball, because for every pasture you build, they're going to build 2 farms. They're going to do it much better, remember, because they have a better gathering rate. Magudai, dude, this is still not a great trade. Movement speed arrow is going to be used. You have to, right? Like, the difference in movement speed is insane here. 1.88 compared to the 1.52. Sorry, 1.56 you're normally at. Yam is a game changer there, though. Saves the day and allows the trade. So this is what was missing, actually. Now we're starting to see Faye with a little bit of life, because now that she has outposts, if she starts extending this aura, it's almost impossible for these horsemen to get close quick enough for it to not be a bad trade. So cool read there. I just want to see her do more of this. The problem is, while you're doing more of that, HRE is doing more of what they always do. It's going to be Imperial Age. I think she needs another outpost ASAP. If there isn't an outpost crawl here, things are going to get real bad real fast. It's already a 6 armor knight. It's already a 5 armor horseman. It's about to get worse. Not to mention the possibility of biology here. Like, at biology, it's just breakpoint, right? Like, the Magudai will do nothing. You'll see these health bars barely move. Just such a tough one. Looks like there has been a move away. Ball got depleted, so she has moved back to safety here. So no eco exposed, but still, if you're chasing this horseman, you're not punishing the tech up. And now, with the timing, it'll be too late to dive the base to punish the tech up. Oh, man. Let's hit the speed up again. Nothing's happening at the moment. Just basically Faye running around like a headless chicken looking for an opportunity, but these static defenses always make it so difficult to go for the eco kills. The thing that she really wants in this game, right? Like, Magudai was not too bad to stop any additional ecos. It wasn't too bad to stop the initial relics to a certain extent. I mean, he still got free. But now if you have to start diving the main base, double outpost here, TC, Pass Suave outpost, you're going to lose out. I mean, the only upside right now is that actually there's no significant emplacements, but that's about to change. First cannon placement has now been queued. I believe, yeah, it's going to be the one on the left side here. With the relic in, that's going to block a lot of rotations, especially if you continue to mass Magudai. And for God's sake, she's literally just massing Magudai. I can't, man. At this point, you're essentially building Magudai against buildings. It's like putting a 5-year-old in the ring with Tyson Fury, dude. Are you hoping he's going to be too busy standing going, oh, that's adorable to attack you? It feels like it. Cannon emplacements on the way. They are at least delayed. Movement through. Magudai looking for the raids. The villagers running for safety, just not quick enough. Oh my god, the timing on this Faye! Does some decent eco damage, but I don't think it's going to be enough here. Outpost upgrades was the issue, right? The greed coming out. No spawn emplacements early on means there is indeed going to be punishment. Faye able to reduce the economy somewhat, but at the end of the day, it's Palace of Swabia, man. It's not going to be enough. She's trying. I feel like she needs something else behind this. Cannon emplacement is now in, and oh my dear god, you're going to die fast to this. Oh my god, the yellow bodies! The amount of death on this screen right now. Oh my dear god! Wow. And yeah, after all that eco damage, after taking 22 lives, all I can look at is the fact that she lost, like, what, a third of the Magudai, and now there's defenses. I'm not trying to be a negative Nelly, but the reality of this play is she has step readout. This is about as good as it gets for Magudai spawn and spam, right? Like, she literally is the only reason she's holding on, but the reality is now, with the towers having cannons in them, the next dive is going to lose everything. And I don't think you're going to kill much economy. Good God. She is going to go again. You'd think getting hit by a cannonball would be like your signal to stop and reassess life, but... God, I want that on a t-shirt now. I mean, you've still got the cannon emplacement over here, right? There needs to be another one on the gold, preferably. Like, this is a 2.5k gold vein that just isn't really protected. And you have got surplus eco out. But even after that big denting, the fact that it's just Palace of Swabia means all the damage you've done is going to be gone in like 2 minutes. So you have to move fast. And oh no! Run! Run! Oh, thank God for staggered, but no! Staggered kind of grieves you in choke points, folks. Oh my God. Villagers are at least going to be found, but Shiv's out! Oh no! Well, she's getting the eco kills. Textiles villagers are fighting back. They're going to have to retreat towards safety now, but the Magudai count is shrinking. 20 left over. Not many in this raid. Meanwhile, they hit on the right side as well. Another cannon emplacement over here is just denting this, though. It wasn't as hard of a hit as the first one, in my opinion. Like, she got, what, like, was that an extra... Maybe, I think she killed 15 in total. Last time, I felt like she killed 20. And now, look at the Magudai count. She's down to 12. She's ran out of pocket resources, right? So now it's mass pasturing. She has got the sacred sites locked in, so I guess there's that. But the problem right now is, like, she needs to find a way to eventually age up here. These static defenses are costing her dearly. What's the farm count at? It's not big. It's a 13. This is still just so expensive, man. Each Magudai costing 120 food. How many workers did she have in the gold as well? 12, so like that's an extra 6 there. So fundamentally, like most of her economy is not buffed up, right? Meanwhile, on the other side, what have we got underneath the Archon? I think we've got like, we're going to have about 20 villages at this pace, influenced by that buff rate. That's quite a lot. Oh wait, she's actually got trade. Oh. Sneaky angle, I didn't see that. Hold on a second. 22 traders, 62 gold. It's free relics still, but this is at least making it affordable, right? It does feel weird that she's had to go step readout and traders. It does mean she also doesn't have much flexi, so like wood's always going to be kind of rough. But credit to her, actually, that detail, she's getting into Impage now. So this is my question mark, this is my concern. I didn't feel like she had enough because I didn't see the trade. That's T-Tors. But now that she's in Imperial Age, there is hope. Unfortunately, now with a little bit of breathing room, we are talking about Horseman spam coming out. And these guys are tanky. 7 armor. With the amount of surplus gold, we should be looking at biology as a priority here. And also, these horsemen have added values. Not just the Magudai they can chase after, it's the trade. Oh my god. Crazy part still, though, is like the eco and the state of it now. Like, with you having exposed eco like this and horsemen coming out, that's the reason why Faye's been able to stay ahead. Like, this gap should have already shrunk. That's the reason why she's still ahead on raw population there. But now with the horsemen riding out and finding their way towards the trade, this is where the whole game plan changes. And the timing could not be better. White Stupa complete means Faye only has 12 Magudai to her name. Oh my god, dude, how did he know? The timing on this is just disgusting. Eco getting sniped, and all of a sudden that lead that Faye had been building towards has been thrown away. And folks, this is just wave number 1, man. More horsemen are on the way. They're targeting everywhere on the map. So many outposts, but not all of them having spooned upgrades. Means a lot of losses for Faye. Upgrades are coming in. Sire bow limbs improved. Love to see that. The extra +1 on top. Not to mention the elite status. For the time being, right now at least, these elite horsemen take a mere tickling. And they return a lot. The village is just being massacred here. Oh my god. It's not stopping there. He's everywhere. Dude, this is so well played, man. I think Corvinus, with a trade there, the tech upcoming, if this had taken an extra minute and a half, maybe you could see a way in which Mass Magudai could do it. But Corvinus, like a volcano waiting to erupt, when he finally gets the pressure to break out, it's overwhelming for Faye. 90 to 66. And her game is all but flatlined. Oh my god. Dude, I can't believe that timing. I mean, Faye, like, it was a gambit, right? The Magudai, kind of obvious, I think, when you don't go in with more, that's when it's going to be like an alarm bell ringing for Corvinus. And he finds the perfect time, just as soon as the trade is fully maturing, to slam it shut. And this is it, man. There's no coming back from this. Neri's huffing the hopium. He's on the Faye train. I think it looked good for a moment. The problem is the moment there's no second wave, it's obvious what you're doing to Corvinus, right? And his read was perfect. Like, he rushed into farms at a critical point when he was running out of food. If he didn't have this many farms bumping, this horseman count wouldn't have lasted this long. And scenarios are at least now here. But at this stage, we're seeing a transition into mass knights incoming. Benefits from biology, has the initial blunt force to really just annihilate eco everywhere. And, you know, the problem that I still see in this game is Magudai may be in, but these outposts are still here. And there's more of them now with cannons than there was before. In fact, he's just, wow, he's spamming them everywhere. Siege Workshop's also coming. Cannon emplacement starts to fire. Sacred Site's decapped, and oh, this is just ugly. Level 3 ranged upgrades coming in, so that's going to be a nice little booster, but it's just the cannon emplacements, man. I love the buildings as well that just force a choke that rallies the troops together. Every time that happens, you clump, and that means the splash damage adds up quite quickly. It's going to be another drive-by. Some eco is going to be lost, but just a few knights is all we need, right? just to bait the fire. As long as the aggro is on you, not the villagers, you're fine here. And the cannon emplacements. Faye, she has to stockpile her troops on top of each other, on top of this goal, which means that she is not targeting the eco she needs to be. First wave of Magudai. They do a little bit of damage, maybe like 10 eco max. But the walls are now going up, and folks, there's a permanent wall. Stone walls being complete. I think that's the last strike we're going to see out of Faye. In fact, if he just completes a full wall in here, there's nothing left that Faye can do in this game. Whew, lordy. It was a nice idea, man. I don't think it's wrong of me to have wanted mass Magudai only to have worked. I mean, dude, this unit is considered absolute trash tier. People would rather build Camel Archers than build Magudai. And I'm talking early game. It says everything, but Corvinus just shows you the power of the HRE economy. The fact they can afford to lose so many villages at a critical age up and just not feel it just shows you how absurdly powerful the Palace of Suavi is and why so many players always just rush towards it. And sure, you know, you've got a situation like this where the kite is really effective, but I mean, fundamentally now, when the stone walls go up, if he just turns this into a condensed slow crawl, there's nothing he has to fear. The Mangonel now being pinched doesn't matter, because if you're body blocking a Mangonel, it means you're not drive-buying. It means you're standing still. Yeah, this is over. I mean, at this point, with 3 Mangonels, you don't have to chase the Magudai. You just need to guard next to the Mangos and move forward. If you do that, this all dies. Oh, dude, what a crazy game. Flash comes in. Mangoes. Those rocks just to kill 4 ponies. Oh, but it's all you need to kill. She literally has to move in and stand on top of them and hit them for 1 damage each. God. Oh, I'm back to kill and trade we go. I mean, Faye, I don't even know why she's still staying in this game at this stage. This is over. You're up against 30 plus cav. 3 Mangos. There's no hope in hell. She can't even get a cannon emplacement quick enough here. Oh, there's a reason why we call them Magudai, because, man, you go and die when you build them. Oh. I'm going to hit the speed up now. This is just painful to watch. It's about as painful as my pun there. Outpost crawl continues, because why not more cannon emplacements? Magonel smashing the remaining, and GG gets called. Faye's Magudai only build will surprisingly enough not be effective enough against a mass line of cannon emplacements.